Hello everyone. As an early member of the Docker community, I'm very happy to be here with all of you and share what we have done with the Okteto Docker desktop extension to develop Docker Compose applications using remote development environments. But before that, let me introduce you to Jos, platform engineer at LaunchDarkly.
Hi, Pablo.
Hi Jos. We all know about LaunchDarkly, but can you tell us more about what you are building?
Yeah, totally. We are building a feature management platform with features such as experimentation and code references, and obviously a pretty advanced feature flagging solution.
And how is your development workflow?
Um, in order to keep our team fast and nimble, we want to have an easy way for every developer on our team to spin up a local development environment with a personal replica of LaunchDarkly. For us, Docker Compose was the obvious answer.
And why Docker Compose?
Developers love Docker Compose. One file to define your entire application and one command to spin it all up. Fast and easy. It's pretty great. However, as our solution and our team grew, we started to run into limits of what a developer workstation can run. That is why we started to use Okteto, which allows us to move our development environment to the cloud, hence solving the limitations of local dev workstations.
And how is your development workflow with Okteto?
Okteto supports Docker Compose out of the box, so it's great. For us, it just worked. We run one command, and Okteto provides the same experience as Docker Compose up, but you can you can run a mix of local containers and containers in a remote cluster. The remote development experience integrates with port forwards, hot reloaders, and debuggers.
Awesome. And you know what? With the Okteto extension, you can have the same development experience with a single click. Let me show you how it works. From Docker Desktop, go to the Okteto extension, and from there, select the Docker Compose file you want to develop. While Okteto is running my containers on remote, let me show you the application I'm using for the demo. It's the well-known voting app to place votes between cats and dogs. Every vote goes through a Java service, then a Kafka container, then a worker in Go, then a database, and finally the result component is consuming the votes to show the final results. This is the Docker Compose of the application. I'm using this annotation to instruct the Okteto extension to run this container on remote. Everything is running on remote, but the result service, which is running locally. Result is exposed on localhost 4000, and vote is exposed on localhost 8080. If I access my application on localhost, I can see the result component. This is expected because I'm running the result component locally. But I can also the vote component on 8080. And if I place one vote here, the vote goes through the result component. This is because Okteto is forwarding localhost 8080 to the vote container running on remote. Then the vote goes through Kafka, the worker in Go, and the database, all running in remote. And finally, the result component running locally can access the database because Okteto is exposing the database on localhost. So altogether, the idea is to have the same experience as Docker Compose. You can use host volumes to hot reload your application, access your application on localhost, attach your debuggers, but you can have a mix of containers running locally and on remote. If you want to know more about the Okteto extension, sign up for the beta on this link.
This is great. With the Okteto Docker Desktop extension, our developers can use Docker Desktop, a tool they already know and love, to deploy their remote development environments.
Exactly, that's why we did it. So I hope you all enjoy remote development with the Okteto extension.